I'm going to be heading into Aldi to get some groceries. Joe and I put together his meal plan last night, and I need to get some groceries for that. But I have to just tell you guys, I actually feel like I'm skipping out on school right now. So my kids are at, I gotta lose this piece of gum. My kids are at homeschool co-op right now, and I just like dropped them off and reiterated with Joe what his class schedule is. I just got the heck out of there. I literally feel like I'm skipping out on school, like I'm doing something naughty right now. But I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels good heading into the grocery store all by myself with my quarter, and we're gonna get some groceries here for that grocery plan, or for his meal plan. And when I get home later this afternoon, after getting back to co-op and getting back to where I'm supposed to be right now, I will, I'll lay it all out and show it to you at home. We're in the aisle. You guys know the aisle at Aldi. Look at the Harry Potter little squishmallows. I am so tempted to get these for Maria. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. I don't know. It's a hard call. Let's start with the most exciting thing I think that I bought at Aldi today, and that is this fiddle leaf fig. I have been eyeing up one of these from Walmart, but they wanted like $36 or something, and at Aldi today for $14.99 they had all kinds of large plants in these like big 10-inch pots. So I picked up this fiddle leaf fig. I'm super thrilled. Been wanting something like this, like for in the schoolroom here, kind of next to my desk. I love it. Let's get right into this grocery haul here today, including my plant. It was about $200 for all of the things I purchased here today. I'm not going to rehash Joe's meal plan. Anyway, I have some green peppers. Oh my goodness. Lettuce for salads or on burgers. More onions because we're low. Potatoes. Grapes, they were on special this week at Aldi. We picked up some bananas and oranges, and then some chips. He had asked for chips and dip, which is the potato chip dip that we're going to be making. But then I also saw that the Doritos were $3 a bag, so I did pick up 2 bags of those. Well, to go with lunches or really anything. I did pick up 3 pounds of butter to the tune of $3.99 a pound. I did have only one chance of getting to Quick Trip when they had it for $2.99, and now that's done. So we're back at the expensive butter here. And I'm out of that Quick Trip butter already. And then some salt. I did pick up some chicken specifically. This is going to be for the chicken and rice hot dish that Joe wanted me to make. Pizzas because he had asked for a pizza supper. We have Amber's Amber's old Keurig. Her like she had one of those single cup Keurigs, I think is what it's called. And this morning Peter was kind of like, could we bring that in from the garage and use it sometime? So I picked up some of these. I had no idea what flavors he would want, but I did the caramel cappuccino. And then this one is French vanilla. So we'll see how those are. I picked up some of these Harvest. This is one of the limited edition items that they have at Aldi. They have it every fall, and they are the multi-grain bagels with cranberries and seeds. These are very, very good. Warren really likes them, like if I make an egg and put that on there, just delicious. Some more cereal, a couple of boxes here. I did get 2 of the Euro kits. This is enough to make 10 euros each kit. Right, each kit does 5. And I just thought one of the days for lunch, if we don't have leftovers, I can do both of these, and then I can, my family can eat, and I can offer to the crew if they'd like some of that too. Corn dogs, we do have 1 box of corn dogs in the fridge, and I thought this again could be another just quick and easy lunch one of the days. This is Joe's meal plan. He didn't ask for graham crackers, but I knew he'd want those. And then some granola bars. Sam has been asking for something like that to go into his lunches. Tater tots, this is to go with Joe's one meal. I think he wanted, if I'm not mistaken, hamburgers on the Blackstone. And then tater tots, 3 gallons of whole milk. I picked up some more cheese, so some Colby as well as some mild cheddar. And I will shred this up. I'll need 3 cups, I think, or 2 cups shredded for the chicken and rice hot dish. A couple packages of already sliced cheese for the burger night. Mini marshmallows. I know Maria made a s'mores mug cake the other day, and I thought maybe if she happened to want to make one of those again, there's some mini marshmallows for her for that. Joe asked for Oreos, and so I picked up just the Aldi Oreos double stuffed. I also have a couple boxes of ready-to-go scalloped potatoes in the pantry. So I picked up some of this ham to go with that. This also is really, really delicious, just kind of warmed and browned a little bit on both sides, along with breakfast. And then some paper plates. I don't mind if they're these thick coated plain paper plates, or if they're the ones that are kind of like a little bit fancier paper plates. I just go with whatever is the cheapest. And these were 5.2 cents a piece. The other ones were 5.4 cents a piece. So I went with these this time. All right, and then a few extra items here because I'm going to be doing a taste test video. And so for that, I picked up some of these pumpkin spice bagels. I did the pumpkin spice streusel breakfast bread. We have pumpkin spice. It is that time of year, guys. Pumpkin spice Tate's cookies, pumpkin applesauce, pumpkin spice Special K, pumpkin pie spice frosted mini wheats, macaroni and cheese fall harvest. This has savory pumpkin, butternut squash and cheddar sauce, caramel apple. I threw in a couple of apple things, not just the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice trail mix, caramel apple trail mix, cinnamon apple straws. And I think that is everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I was going for 10 products. And so stay tuned. We'll have another video where we do try these items as well. I have out my bread machine because we're going to get started by making this is Molly's bread. So this is the sourdough bread in the bread machine. It makes a very soft sandwich loaf, and Warren has called this, his name for this is sourdough light. It doesn't have a really hard crunchy crust. You know, you don't get like kind of like those little like air bubble kind of things in it. It's just a nice sandwich loaf, but it uses sourdough starter. My sourdough starter is very bubbly right now. It still looks like it's on its way up. You can always tell because if it's already gotten to its highest point and started to fall, you'll see dough along the edge, you know, where it has sunk back down. And I don't have any of that, so it is still on the rise, which is the exact moment that I want to use this. I'm going to do a double this time. This is going to make like I'm either going to do one really long loaf, or I'm going to make 2 smaller loaves. Anyway, we are going to put in 1 1/3. Hopefully I have enough in here. Oh boy, maybe not, you guys. This isn't good. We need to have a little left.
It's me.
Yeah.
Match very well because I don't have a lot of them. With regular.
Too much going on here.
Yeah.
Well, I completely forgot that
Yep. That was just 7/8, so just a smidge less than a cup of water and 4 teaspoons of oil. We're going to go with 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Did you guys eat?
Not yet, nope. I'm making supper right now.
I gotta go move water around.
Okay. We'll be ready for supper in like, I would say 15 minutes.
Perfect. I'll be in, and then after supper I gotta go back out because I gotta fill up the Kubota with diesel and check the irrigation engine tanks to make sure I got enough diesel to run tonight.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to do again?
Set the table.
Oh yeah. Forgot. Is Sam gonna be here?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
2
5, 6.
and 2 teaspoons yeast. So if you have vital wheat gluten, I guess you can put that in. I don't have that, and it seemed to work just fine last time. That's how it's going to be. Get this into the bread machine. I'll set the bread machine to the dough cycle, and when that's done, I'll show you what I do next.
Any knives or spoons?
That seems odd. Why are we so short on forks?
We're short on everything. We're short on plates too.
I just pulled the bread out of the bread machine here, and it is so warm. It's like I just want to hold it next to me. It's just so warm, and I'm so cold right now. All right, I'm going to get this, and it's just a good, look at that. Such a nice dough. It's like sourdough, but yet it's got kind of that yeast dough. Oh, it smells good. It smells very sourdoughy. All right, let me get this shaped into 2 loaves. It is pretty late here. It's 10 after 10 here tonight. I've been editing and I guess just kind of talking with the kids. Everybody is in bed right now. Everyone has been so tired. You know, Warren is up all through the night, and then he is up by 5 for starting his day. So anyway, everybody is just tired, but the bread came out and it is absolutely lovely. Just a nice, this has just been such a great loaf. Everybody loves this. It makes a great sandwich loaf. I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. This is the sourdough bread. It is so good. If you like sourdough bread, but maybe you don't like the time required in all of the stretch and folds and all that kind of thing, or maybe you don't like that super hard crust, I would give this a try. You get the benefits of the sourdough. It's so easy to make. Okay, it's so delicious. The kids have been having slices of bread and butter here for breakfast. I have my coffee. I'm heading out to the garage because I have a couple of women coming today. To pick up cranberries. I think I'm going to get the fan turned off for a minute because I'm kind of cold. But I'm just going to, well, let's see if I can put the camera down. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come through and move them because this is the best way if you purchase, let me turn that fan off. There we go. If you purchase cranberries in bulk like this, the best way to dry them is to put them into some sort of mesh bottom rack. Now, if you don't have something like that, low, like the shirt boxes you wrap things in at Christmas, that works well too, actually, to lay them out in there, blow a fan over them. Because what that does is dry them, and then the little, if there's any leaves, like when I say buy in bulk, I mean if you're buying them straight from the farm and maybe there's still some leaves and things in them, it just helps, the leaves will fall right off rather than trying to wash them in your sink and the leaves just keep sticking. It's really kind of a pain. So this is the best, is to just dry them and let the leaves all fall off. Pick out any smushy berries, and then you can rinse them and then dry them again if you want them, you know, if you want to rinse them one more time. Or you could rinse them at the beginning too. I've done it that way, where I've rinsed them first, and then I still put them in here with all of the leaves and everything, then dry them, and then let the leaves fall through, and then package them up. Anyway, I mean, really, however, whatever order you want to do it in, but At some point, they need to be rinsed, dried, and the leaves brushed off, and any smushy berries picked out. I just pulled out a couple cranberries that I want to show you here. So I know earlier in the summer, I was talking about hailstorms with you guys and just how damaging hail can be to cranberries. So this cranberry here, So this cranberry here got hit by hail, and obviously a pretty big stone, because what happened is it really rotted. You can see this half is still good, and then this half rotted. I'm trying to get my camera to focus on such a small thing here, and it's not wanting to real well. Okay, back in focus. So you can see this side of the cranberry is fine, and this side really got dinged and it rotted. And that's the problem with hail. With a severe enough hailstorm, this could happen, I suppose. Potentially it could happen to your entire crop. And then, I mean, there's nothing usable with that. Let me show you another one that is usable for juice, for sure. So this one also got hit by hail. The whole cranberry, though, is still firm. It's not squishy, it's not rotten, and this actually can still be used for juice. This can be pressed down for juice. You would not want to, they would not want to sell this as a fresh fruit, although our crop does not get sold as fresh fruit. That is a different style of harvesting. I just wanted to point out that something like this, although it doesn't look pretty, this one is still actually completely usable and will be pressed for juice. So that is kind of the problem with hail. That's what it can do. Here, I have one more box here that I have to aim the fan on before the ladies get here. I was just kind of sorting through some of these just to make sure that I got out anything that maybe was smushy. There's one. And then something like this cranberry right here, it just didn't mature. So it didn't mature. Maybe it was a late blossom, and it got pollinated late. It just didn't really mature, and it just rotted. All right, well, these are still wet, so I'm gonna get my fan. There's one. I'm gonna get my fan turned on to these, and then come out, every 20 minutes or whenever I remember, and kind of brush them around so that they can dry before they get here. I realized I didn't even introduce this morning's video or today's video. Hi there and welcome. I'm Jennifer. This is Peter. He has become a Keurig master. We have Amber's old Keurig, her single one, and you guys saw in the last video, the grocery haul, I bought some Keurig mixes. So what's the hot tip for us, Peter?
French vanilla is good.
French vanilla. So that is like not sweet, right? That's just
It is flavored coffee.
Okay. And you really like that. And then I bought one other one. Give us the rundown on that one.
Caramel cappuccino. This one, it's super sweet. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite.
Okay. It's sweet and it's kind of creamy. All right, well, Peter's going to get his morning jobs done. He is going out to work today.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
It's my first time getting out here on the marsh here in our October harvest. I mean, not my first time getting out here, but getting out here to actually work. Well, maybe no, I don't. Did we do trash last week? I can't even remember anymore. But anyway, Warren had come in and I said, well, we're actually just going to come down to rake trash. And he's like, I'd rather have you help with pipe. So he's going to like lift all the pipes out, and then I'm going to hook them up. So when we get down here, I'll show you what that's all about. My eye is watering like crazy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it looks like Liam and Sam, no, sorry. Looks like Liam and Peter are doing the cleanup round. I've talked to you guys about this before. Where that blower there, they actually blow along the grass line here. they blow along the grass line, and that blows the cranberries out into the bed further, and then they are pulling the boom behind, and then that corrals the last of the cranberries. So this is like the cranberries that didn't get caught up in the first booming over there. So they have that one just about wrapped up, and then this one comes behind, grabs all the rest of it, gets it down there so they can get every last berry out of the cranberry bed. And we call that the cleanup round. All right, Warren finished with his line over there, getting everything out. So now he's over here helping me, and this is maybe a bit inappropriate, but he's like, not to, what did you say?
I said, don't take it the wrong way, but you want to be the hooker.
So I guess that's my job, is to make sure that these are all hooked correct. Oh, these are the easy pipe now. I just got to the one light one. I'm like, oh, finally.
Well, on that other side, I'll help with the 3-inch, and then I'll turn it to that 3-inch.
Okay, that sounds good. And the very first pipe did not have a stake.
Right.
Okay.
It goes into the nipple.
Yeah. Okay, that's, I didn't think I did anything wrong, but I couldn't be sure.
All kinds of inappropriate terminology.
The irrigation pipes, the closer they are to the beginning of the line, they're actually a bigger pipe. What am I doing here? I walked right past my spot.
Make sure there's no grass going in.
Just wait, there we go. Pull. And then after, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 pipe, is that how many were the 3-inch?
Depends.
Something like that. Then it goes down to these 2-inch pipe.
The first 2 beds start with 4-inch.
Which ones?
Beds 1 and 2 start with 4-inch.
Oh my gosh, I don't think,
Those are fun.
I don't even think I could lift them. I could barely lift the 3-inch.
I always try to do those myself, because everybody hates them.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the 3-inch with the sprinkler head, those are heavy.
Well, you know, every year during harvest I lose 15 pounds, so I'm hoping that it happens again. Although, when I got weighed on the truck scale, I didn't lose any weight.
Huh. Yeah, that was a truck scale meant to,
Yeah, it came to 20 pounds.
and it's meant to weigh things that are 80,000 pounds.
Yeah. But it said I was 200 pounds, and I'm like, hey,
Hey.
I should be 190.
Maria wants to push the shed door open today. Look at her go. It's a heavy door. That's what I do too, Maria. I put my feet up against there and I just push and push and push. Let us know when you want some help. Joe, those are my gloves.
What?
Those are my gloves.
Those mine.
Keep going, Maria. Actually, you know what? That's far enough. We can get out.
Okay.
We'll be fine. We're gonna go find some rakes. There you go, Joe. I'm gonna squeeze through here.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Joe, we gotta go sell cranberries. Hurry. They're here.
We can just drive.
So we've been just working at getting all the leaf trash and everything out of this bed. I think we're gonna have to, when we come back down, we're gonna have to put on our hip boots and actually go out in the water, because there is just, I mean, there is a breeze a breeze, but nothing is blowing the way we want it to blow into the corner here. So anyway, I mean, it is blowing into the corner. It's just not packing into the corner, which is what's nice when it does that. So hip boots it'll be once we sell some cranberries. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point in the day, lunch is all done. Everybody went out. Maria and I are going to get going on getting things ready for supper because we're going to have to eat a little bit on the early side because we have family faith formation tonight. So Maria is working on barbecue. She's going to do an onion and a green pepper. I am working on making hamburger buns. This is Joe's. The ladybugs have come out, and like every time you go outside you feel like they're just like crawling all over you. All right, I am going to do soft sandwich buns from cookbook number 2 on page 37. I've made these a number of times recently, and I'm actually just using water and dry powdered milk instead of milk, just because, well, it's honestly, it's a lot less expensive to do it that way. So that's what I'm working on. Like I said, this is Joe's meal plan that we are starting in on right now. Barbecue. I think this is his first night, isn't it? She's trying the toothpick trick, which supposedly if you hold a toothpick in your mouth while you cut an onion, it's not supposed to make you cry. Has come out of the bread machine here, and one of my favorite things to do is like cuddle it like a baby. It's warm. It feels so incredibly good. All right, let's
Yeah. Here, I'll give the phone to Mom.
Here's how tonight's supper is shaping up. Joe's meal plan. We have the hamburger buns. Just started to slice a couple of them here. They're still warm, so I do want them to cool a little bit more. We have the barbecue here. Maria basically put this all together herself today. I mean, I was right here in the kitchen answering questions, but she did a great job and it tastes delicious. And then over here we have some grapes, and Joe asked for chips and dip. So that is going to be our supper here tonight. Be careful with that. You're gonna fold your plate like a taco.
Choco taco.
A choco taco.
Choco taco.